You guys still here?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I am just testing the stream out right now, trying to see what the quality is on it. It's kind of hard to tell. So YouTube's looks like garbage, but Twitch looks okay. I don't know why YouTube looks like garbage, but I'm chugging along. Let's see. I'm doing 1080p at 60 FPS, so it should be good. You still have the link?
Do what?
Do you still have the link for it by any chance?
For what?
My streams. Take a look at it.
Yeah, hang on.
Sweet. It's giving me no issues, at all, as far as I can tell. It's a bit stretched out looking the way I'm playing it, but I don't know if that's on purpose or what that's all about.
I just flipped my car.
Well, don't do that. Looks a bit more normalized now that YouTube's sort of updated a bit. That's good. Video output 1920 by 1080. Zero dropped frames, 60 FPS. Not a terrible amount of CPU usage.
Not using webcam alias?
Mine's really bad. I don't, basically, it's not worth using. It's that horrible.
What, webcams?
Do I want webcams?
You said you're not using webcams. You use webcams?
Mine's really bad. Something else. Basically, it's not worth using. It's that horrible. There we go. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
You said you're not using a webcam.
No, I'm not using a webcam.
You ever use one?
I have in the past, but it's a really bad one. I actually had more people complain about how bad the webcam is than rather me use it.
Who do you use, OBS?
I am technically using a version of OBS. I had it stretched to screen, by the way, if you're wondering about the black border. I run it almost 4K. It's 3440 by 1440, something like that. And that's what the border's all about. I did have it stretched to fit, but it looked kind of elongated. A little bit. But I might actually put a border on the outside in the future. So that's why I'm just going to leave it as it is anyway. Because that actually gives me border space. It's still running at 1920 by 1080, and you're only losing 100 maybe pixels on either side. I don't know. I have to double check. It actually does tell me how much I'm losing. But
I was just watching on my phone, so I didn't notice any border.
Oh, and that's the thing. It's not really a big border. That's... But I'm running at 60 frames per second at 1080p with a whole bunch of other windows that open, and it seems to be running really smooth. My big question is, and I hate to ask this because you might hear yourself talk over, but how's the audio? Because I've always had people come in and eventually I got it down to a science, but I don't know what it's at now. I've had people come in and go, oh, it's too high, or it's too low, or I can't hear you, or I can't hear the game. So I end up having to screw around with it. How is it, though?
Sounds okay. It's on my phone, though, so I can put it up on my computer in a minute, and I'll tell you again.
Well, I mean, just compared to me versus the game sound. Am I louder, or is the game so loud that you can't hear me? That's really the only two things I care about.
Yeah, no, the game's not too loud that I can't hear you.
So, what do we have here? Hey, what you doing? What are you shooting, damn it? Shit, what's your problem, man? We got a rat here, damn it. God damn traitor. We got a rat here, damn it. God damn traitor.
Yeah, I'm running smooth, dude. I'm getting 90 to 100 frames in factory with all this other background shit running that if I turned it off, I'd probably be even smoother than this. Where are all the scavs at? How's it coming through though? Smooth, 60 frames, easy peasy?
Oh, I shut it off for a second. I'm gonna pull it back up on my computer.
Alright, I'll keep running it until you're done. As soon as I finish the testing, then I'm gonna stop the testing and I can actually get some games in now that I've got my frame rate working and the game seemingly working and the stream seemingly working. Everything should be fucking kosher. Get in?
No. Hold on, sorry, I'm in a firefight.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. Is Jeep still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Help me out, bro.
Loading. Got some pixelization.
How so?
Yeah, wait till you're out of the inventory screen.
Like, yeah, but I mean, what kind of pixelization? Because I'm looking at it and I don't see that. I'm wondering, is it the inventory screen itself, like the blur that happens for the gun? Or?
No, the actual screen. It's when you move.
Oh, I see that on streamers' videos too. I'm not sure whether that is something that can be fixed or not. That's sort of a hazy blur that happens. I see exactly what you're talking about now, yeah. I'm not sure how to fix that.
Yeah, it's like whenever you're... Basically, it's like a motion blur almost.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know how to fix it, if it can be fixed.
Source is 1080p.
Yup, Shui's 1080p, 60 frames per second. Says it's not even using more than 10% of my CPU usage. And I'm getting 0 dropped frames. I'm streaming at 30,300 kilobits per second. So I should be smooth as butter.
Try moving around now. I went from full screen back to the web page.
No, it's not just you. It's I'm looking at it too. When I run, it causes that sort of a blur. I don't know what the cause of that is.
Did your settings get reset for Tarkov? Did you readjust them all?
No, my stuff's good. It's not Tarkov. I'm looking at... I have 2 screens up. I have one for the game and one for the stream. And when I'm sitting still, you're like, it looks crystal clear. When I'm moving, there's... I mean, I would call it a haze. I don't know if it's necessarily a pixelation or a... I would say a blur is accurate. It's like a haze. And it's... it's definitely not like straight up pixelation. But I definitely see what you're talking about. But it's always done that. And I see some streamers have that issue as well. I don't know if that's a formatting issue or what causes that. So, in other words, I don't know how to fix it because I don't know what causes it. How was the audio?
Aside from that, it looks good. It's good. I muted it now because I kept getting double feedback.
Was I too loud or was the game too loud versus each other?
Let me go back into it here.
I'll start firing up a few rounds when you're in.
I was kind of loud over the video.
Fuck! Ah, scat asshole.
That's probably because I haven't scaled TeamSpeak versus it. I can do that though. Alright, let me close this up. I'm gonna stop the stream.